My name's Lee Rose and I'm a trans man, and I basically just wanted to document my journey with testosterone and eventually top surgery down the line. It's my first time doing anything like this, as will be obvious, but hopefully it'll get easier to do it. I basically just wanted to have videos look back on myself of how things changed and progressed and how I felt going through everything, and then if anybody else comes across these, then for you to watch as well. Because before me starting and still now, I find them really helpful just to get different people's experiences with going through their journeys, starting on testosterone and just how things affect them, because obviously it's different for everybody. So I thought it would be kind of just a good way to do that. So I'm probably gonna make another video at some point, going through my journey with going with gender care. So I went private for testosterone. I'm on the waiting list for the NHS to GIC, but as anyone will know watching this, is a long time. So I was fortunate enough to be able to go private. It's not been easy still. It's still been a long process, and I've had a lot of support mentally, emotionally, and financially to help me get to this point where I'm able to do that. I'm on Testovan, which is the one that comes with the applicator. I started yesterday at 10 p.m, so that's kind of going to be my sort of time to be doing it. I felt like that fit best for me. Like I have more routine in the evening rather than in the morning, due to my work and general life. I just find it a lot easier to stick to doing it in the evening than in the morning. I'll be more regular that way, so that's what works for me. It doesn't matter if you do it morning, evening, whatever. It's just that trying to do it at the same time every day. So that's what works for me. So the first 24 hours, I was so incredibly nervous about doing it for the first time. I've been waiting so long for this moment, and half of me was so excited and so like ready, and just like I couldn't wait. I cried when I picked it up. I couldn't believe I was finally holding it in my hands. Like it felt so surreal. Then on the other side of it, I was just relieved to finally have it, and because I've been waiting for so long and there's been so many hurdles along the way, it was just like finally, yeah, like I've been waiting, I've been ready, like let's go. So for my first time applying it, I have my friends here, my partner, and we put on Village People, Macho Man, while I did it, and it was a really nice experience. It was nice to make it fun. I kept kind of putting it off doing it because I was quite nervous, but it was that thing, like, which I've heard a lot of people saying, where it's that, like, even though you know you're sure in yourself and you know this is what you want, when it came to this, there was nothing stopping me now. There was nothing in the way. There wasn't waiting for anybody, waiting for an appointment, waiting for like a letter, anything. It was literally in my hands. It was completely in my control, and it was up to me now to take that step. And that's all I've been waiting for. And then it all hit me at once that, like, this is actually happening. And then, you know, start getting in your own head of like, is this right? Is this what I want? Is this what I want to do? And it's like, this is all I've been waiting for. But now that it's completely in my control, I start doubting myself. But it's just that nerves of everything, like, and the change mostly. Like, it's that I've been preparing myself so much for everything that's going to change over, you know, the next few months, the next few years. You know, there's a lot of change, and that's scary for me. But it's all changes that I want, you know, the good and the bad. It's all for the better. I was nervous, but once I did it, I was just so ecstatic. Like I'd done it. That's it. I've taken that leap now, and now it just carry on. And I think the most daunting thing about it was that realization of, this is every night now. Like this is how things are now. Like I'm doing this. Like it starts now, and maybe down the line I'll switch to injections or whatever. But right now, this is the future for me, and that was quite like nerve-wracking but so exciting as well. And I think that's like most of what it was, because I confused anxiety with excitement a lot, and I think that was a big part of it. So anyway, after I applied it, obviously I left my sleeves up for a while while it was all drying, and it was quite still a bit tacky for a while, like a couple hours until I felt like it was fully settled. It felt quite tingly. It smelled like hand sanitizer. It felt really strange to just be, putting something on your shoulders and that's gonna work. Like that's gonna start doing things. Like I understand it, but it's still just so strange to me. Um, so yeah, then obviously that rest of that evening was just kind of normal. A lot of placebo effect, I guess, like, and just from what I've heard other people say and my friends saying and stuff, like it was just that waiting for something to happen, even though I know that nothing's going to happen, a couple of hours after applying it. So when I woke up today, I was extremely exhausted. Usually I'm a bit tired in the mornings, but I'm normally a morning person, and this morning I found it really difficult to just get up and find that energy like I normally would. I don't know, again, if I had a big day yesterday, so I don't know if like that definitely played a part in it, but I think as well just that like my body just like, what's going on, what are you doing to me? Then the morning was fine. I just got on, got ready for work, and then whilst I was at work, so I've recently moved down from front of house to back of house and working in the kitchen, so that's a new role for me, new experience, but I've been doing it for a few weeks now and settled into it. But today I found that I was quite dizzy. I felt it quite a lot in my head. Like I didn't feel like faint or like I was going to pass out, but I felt like a bit just lightheaded and a bit woozy, a little bit out of it. But for the most part, it was all right. It's been pretty chill day, feeling wise, not work wise. It's been okay, and yeah, so we'll apply it again tonight and see how it goes. Check in again at some point, maybe after a week, maybe sooner if I feel like it. But if not, definitely at the week mark, and hopefully there'll be something more to report back on. We'll see how it goes. I might never do this again. We'll see how it goes, and I'm going to be making videos of my voice progression. Obviously that's going to take some time, but I know that I'll need it to look back on to know that there's been change, because I know right now my voice is quite high. I don't know how it'll sound right now, but most of the time it's quite a high voice, so I'm looking forward to that mostly. So I think the things I'm most looking forward to is my voice changing, my voice dropping, facial hair. I have PCOS, I'm not sure how you say it. So I already get a bit of facial hair anyway, so I'm hoping that having more testosterone in me will amplify that even more. I'm a bit nervous about bottom growth, just because I know like it can hurt and just be a bit uncomfortable. I'm excited about for when it's done, but I'm a bit nervous about the actual growth. I'm not too put off by hairline and whatnot. Obviously, as you can see right now, I've shaved my hair down the sides. I've shaved it all off before, so if it gets to the point where it just looks ridiculous, I'll just shave it all off and rock that. Like, that's not going to affect me as much as I know it could affect a lot of people. I'm not looking forward to the amount of butt hair. But say you take the good and the bad, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous about fat distribution and gaining weight and all of that, but it's one of those things. I'll feel more confident to go to the gym when I'm feeling better in myself. So things like that, that'll come with time. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to the journey and feeling more like myself, being seen more as myself and heard more as myself, like how I feel in my head to look that way. Yeah, I'm just excited. Fortunate that my GP has accepted shared care, so I was able to get it through with my normal prescriptions, and they'll do my blood test. They didn't agree initially, and they told me that they wouldn't, and then the next day I got a text that it had been put on my repeat prescription. I don't know what happened, why they changed their mind. I haven't questioned it. I've just taken it and accepted it. But yeah, so future Lou, I hope you're doing well. Um, I hope you're happy, enjoying it, and enjoying being you. And to anyone else out there who may watch this, just know that your time will come. If you're watching this and preparing yourself, your time will come. I felt like it was forever away. I felt like it would never happen, and I'd have to wait for the NHS. And even with private, it felt like so long, so many hurdles, and just time and waiting and money. And here I am. I got here, and it was all worth the wait. And I'd do it all again to be at this point now. So just hang on. I'll get there. I mean, when it feels impossible and it feels like forever, and it feels like you're never going to make it, it'll happen. And it kept me going, seeing people posting groups that, like it was their time, and I just can't believe that's me. Like, I'm going to post my picture tonight in my Facebook group that I've got it in, it's my time, and it's just so surreal to me that it's happening. But I'm very grateful to the support that I have, and say the help I've had along the way, just keeping me going and enabling me to get to this point. Very, very grateful and very fortunate, and so I just look forward to the future. We made it. So, see you later.